want to talk about something that is very dear to me. Accents.
Accents.
Accents are very dear to me.
I love accents.
Ever since I was a wee lad, I loved listening to British people talk all the time. So
I
I would
know. So did
constantly, I
I.
would constantly just try and make any excuse to talk in any which way, even though I know that I'm not getting it proper right now. And whenever I talk, I just kind of jump from one accent to the next, and I'm not very consistent, and it's a mess.
I admit I heard a bit of Kermit Frog in there.
That's apparently
I'm not
something
very
I'm not very good at. Oh my,
proper.
Kermit the Frog here.
What? That is so good.
Nice to meet you. I got a friend. I got a friend that does a
British
way
Frog.
better job than I do.
I think it's just a guy thing. Like
Right.
you guys are able to do it so much better. Oh, I love accents though. When I was in middle school, I went to the library and checked out several tapes from the section on, they had like a bunch of CDs and stuff you could check out, but it was basically how to adopt different
Oh
accents.
yeah.
Oh, it's so difficult though. So yeah, I'm kind of the same. I will go in, like even in my videos, I'll kind of go into different accents and stuff like that. And right now, I'm trying to work on the Mid-Atlantic English accent, which is what Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant and anyone from the 50s in Hollywood used. And it's that very posh, somewhat in between British and English.
Okay.
Like,
Give me a taste. Give me a taste.
okay, let me try and think of something. Oh, please tell father to bring that tea kettle from the kitchen. I hear it whistling and it's driving me crazy.
That
Darling, please bring me a cigar. I'm feeling quite frisky and like to smoke. Like that.
that is amazing.
And it's so cool, and I just love it to death. So I've been trying to practice it a lot.
Well, it's shaping up quite nicely.
Thank you very much.
One of the things that I absolutely am not too keen on is when you're working in the film industry and the majority of the stuff is American productions coming to Canada. The one thing that you absolutely need to know is pronounce everything in a very American way.
Yes.
And it bothers me because I don't really know. Because sometimes people tell me I sound American, other times people tell me I sound Canadian. I think it just has something to do with the inflection of my voice.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm talking to you like this very properly and deep, and I have no idea what to expect because I can't even really hear what I sound like too much.
I don't know. Let's do the test. Say you want to go for a row in your boat before you go back to your house.
I want to go for a row in my boat before I go back to my house.
See, that sounds pure American to me.
Really?
Yes.
Weird. I guess you're probably expecting. I want to go for a row in my boat before I go back
Yes.
to my house.
My house. I want to go for a row in my boot before I go back to my house.
Boot in a
That's
boot.
what I was expecting.
Boot in a boot. The New Brunswick kind of way is take the car to the bar.
I like that.
Kind
That is very like Fargo. Oh, is that your friend in the wood chipper there? This is
Ah,
this like Bobby's World.
yeah. Don't
Yes.
you know?
Yes. Oh, I would love to talk to someone like that.
But it was, yeah, no, I just like all over the place. And I have to say though, my least favorite accents, and I don't want to be mean to America in any way, shape, or form, but I
Let me
can't.
guess. You're either going to say hick or like Valley Girl.
Well, I was going to say Southern, which I think
Ah,
you
yeah,
might
that's
consider
hick.
hick. Um,
Well,
but
there's
there's,
very different Southern accents because there's the Southern Belle and then there is the redneck.
I would see, like, I wouldn't have a problem with the Southern Belle because, like, definitely in, like, the New Orleans, Mississippi kind of area, like, a lot of
Yes.
that talk, and I think it's wonderful. But I was on a plane to visit a friend in Virginia, and on one of the flights, there was a school teacher that had like a very prominent Southern accent sitting right beside me. And she was talking to someone, and I just couldn't stand it. I just,
Y'all best be telling them kids they better eat that skinny. That
oh,
board's gonna go bad.
I just wanted to be all like, you have to talk properly. What is going on?
I like to fly my Confederate flag. I like to remember America being split in two. Oh, it's terrible. Trust
Got a
me.
problem
Yeah.
with me, you have a problem with the rest of America.
You want to say that to me or my pet bald eagle? Okay, easy there. Yeah.
I'll just, go sit over
My
here then.
least favorite accent is definitely the entitled Valley Girl
Oh yeah?
bro accent. Yes.
Oh man.
Like Cheryl, oh my gosh, Johnny totally just dumped me today. Ugh.
But it's so much fun to do,
It is
seriously.
so much fun. Oh, I could make fun of it all day, but I just the people that genuinely speak like that. And I listened to an article. It's when girls' voices go like this. So Billy was like totally hitting on you. And you hear that like crow or that growly voice?
Yeah.
It's called a vocal fry. And people were saying that women developed this deep croak in order to sound more like men. And I'm thinking, okay, I've never heard a man that talks like that.
Yeah, that's kind
But
of
that's just
weird.
me.
That's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
But it made me self-conscious for a while because every time my voice would kind of do that growl, I think, oh no, vocal fry.
Yeah. I actually think that the Valley Girl dialect ruined the American language as we know it.
Yes.
Because even when you're talking to somebody, and I'm pretty sure that we've done it a couple of times in these walks, but when people get caught in a loop of using the word like,
Yes.
that's very much a Valley Girl
Yes.
thing. And like you just
You
when
just
you're
said
trying
that.
to
You
like when you're trying to like come up with like the next thing to say, like you're stuck like saying things like this, and
No,
it
I
sucks.
what was it? It was either an interview or something recently that just happened, but it was very much like that. The girl would constantly, and I felt so bad because when I went to what was it? I was in theater for a few years, but I tried to be very conscious of the fact of my pauses that I wasn't filling it with filler, like, so, and it was very difficult just to take the pause without using one of those words. So when I hear people saying it, it makes me feel very bad because I just think, let me help you.
Yeah.
It may take a while to break it, but it sounds so much better. And it's a lot less awkward, I guess, talking to someone, being conscious of the fact that they're doing it and they're not. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
You sound more intelligible at least when you stop using the same words over and over and
Yes.
again. And me being Canadian, right? I honestly hate the stereotype that we all use the word a when we're bringing things up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that over there is pretty crazy, eh? Or like, and I never understood that when I was a child, so I did my best that when I was talking, I would force myself to substitute
Hmm.
what a would be with like different words. So I would use
Yeah.
right or huh or just like
Oh, that's
not
another thing, right? Very American.
right.
Yes, it's just with anything, like ask me something, go, right? Right? And keep asking, right? Yes, I agree with you.
But then,
And I picked that stuff up too. There's one of my friends who she would refer when she was talking about one of our mutual friends or a girl she knew, she would, and I just told her, girl, that is not gonna work like that. And I started doing it. I was like, I told that girl, please. Oh, this needs to stop. This cannot happen. Choose your friends wisely,
oh my god,
lest
that's.
their mannerisms rub off on you.
At the same time, the mannerisms are so delightful. I can't. There's a joy that I honestly get out of it when people just their imperfections of talking just show up while you're
Yeah,
talking to them, and it's amazing. Like I just want to sit there and listen to a person speak for the rest of
yeah.
the.
It's nice. It is. Just, it's so different.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
Very
I like
different.
it a lot.
Like the end of this video.
Very different.